the Tuesday before Thanksgiving where like I still had to work. Both of the boys came down with like something, but of course they like trail each other. So it's like you take one to urgent care and then you come home and then the next day you're taking the other one because they present the symptoms. But we had a unique situation where my family, it was like 11 or 13 of us or something, coming to my house for Thanksgiving and eating here. And, you know, all the kids and all the dogs, there's a lot of them, a lot of dogs.
How many dogs come?
There are 3. So it's like, but they're
3 in addition to your dogs.
No, just 3 total. But
okay.
Much like children, 2 feels like 10, 3 dogs feels like 10 dogs. So we were also on top of that fostering, as we do with the kittens, but I had reluctantly agreed to take on a mama cat who had just given birth to 4 kittens. And she needed a place to keep them alive and breastfeed them, comfortable, warm, whatever. And so I took her a couple of weeks before. So the kittens were as cute as can be. My gosh, you guys. I mean, they were the most precious things, but she's a mama cat. I mean, talk about don't get too close to the mom. Like she was okay with us, but then she started to get really skittish. And I think the kittens were getting older. I think she's like, get these fucking kittens out of my house. Like they're getting older. They just want to play. They were still breastfeeding and nursing, but it was fascinating all around to watch her protect her babies. But in the basement, upstairs, it sounds like elephants running, you know, track in our house because of the kids and the dogs and the barking. It is so loud. I think it started to get to her. She just started to get a little defensive. So she attacked one of the boys. And I don't know if you've ever been attacked by a cat, but like it's kind of ferocious. But a mama cat is like, you might as well be attacked by a lion or a tiger. Like it's intense. And so Brian was like, they got to go. Like, I'm not watching my kid get attacked. I'm like, no, I get it too. So they're going to go the day before everyone gets here. Well, she attacked GP again and she attacked me. So we had these really bad cat bites that, you know, which I had never really been bitten by a cat like that. It hurt. But like, then there's also like this whole infection situation. So like, there was like another urgent care visit for him and me on top of the 2 for the sickness. And then there's like an ER situation and they're like, you know, you might want to get a rabies shot just to be safe. I'm like, you don't get, like, we're not doing the rabies shot in the belly just to be safe. Like, you don't understand what that would take for me. My family's arriving in 12 hours. So,
oh my God.
So stressed out. But anyway, we got on these double antibiotics, got this thing taken care of. And at Thanksgiving, you know, it's chaotic and crazy. We all finally sit down and have this really great meal. We're super blessed. We have food. We have a roof over our heads. Like we sit down and we all go around and say what we're thankful for. And we say a grace. And I said, you know, I'm so thankful everyone was here to arrive safely. We can all be together. I'm thankful that my infection is gone. Just dead silence. Like I am pretty sure that now my whole family is grateful also that I'm free from infection. I no longer have STD. My gonorrhea is gone. I mean, did I have to frame it like that? Like just silence, like free from infection. Thank you so much, Lord, and bless our food. Do you think that maybe I could have framed it differently or maybe just not even said it at all? That's also a thing. I could have probably had that be an inside voice. Free from infection.
Oh, I think it's great. I don't know. I don't understand the silence after.
I think they were trying to figure out what the infection was.
Right. It rings alarms in everyone's mind. You know, just suddenly everyone looking at Brian like, did you know about this? I put him in a really tough spot. Welcome back, Creative Mama fans. This episode is a part 2 of our December 14th record with myself, Cher, and Jess. There are a lot of pre-holiday vibes. This is a no-filter conversation about the absolute madness of parenting and reminding ourselves that when we feel messy, we are not alone. From emergency room bonding to road rage to spiritual confusion and community connection, this episode is a reminder that laughter can really be the one thing that holds us all together. And we are reminding you, our Creative Mama fans, to share your stories. You can email us, you can DM us on Instagram, share everything from good news to hilarious stories to anything you want to share with us. We will read it aloud at the top of the episode, or we can play your recording, but we welcome all of your stories and anything that you want to share. We are in this together. Enjoy part 2 with Cher, Jess, and myself. Let's dive in.
I got back from a month, it was busy because I was doing a job in Toronto, and I came straight back and I jumped into this film. So yes, I was working a lot, plus taking care of the kids. Then luckily they stayed with Jeremy while I was working on the film. Then he drops them back at my place and he's like, Willow's not well at all. I think she needs to go to urgent care. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, I'll take her tomorrow. That night I take a bath. I'm like, okay. And I just relax for a second. I get out of the bath, and you guys, it was like a hot curling iron had pressed itself up against my ass, like curling iron burn. And I was like, and I was like, I don't know for sure, but I think this might be shingles. So Willow and I go to urgent care the next day, for her illness, which ended up being bronchitis, and me and my shingles. So we're in the same room together, and she held my hand while they shot, the needle in my ass, to try to help it out. And then we both got the antibiotics. We got all the stuff. Get home, getting ready to go pick up the other one at dance, who, by the way, Jeremy was like, her knee is really swollen. She needs to go to urgent care. She has to go because it's swelling up like crazy. And I was like, well, she should have just come with us. But anyway, get home, and the dog has diarrhea all over the bathroom floor. Literally, it was like a sea of dark diarrhea all over the floor. And I was like, what is going on with my girls right now? So I get up, I clean up all the diarrhea. I go pick up her at dance. Luckily, we managed to, fix the knee with a lot of ice and Advil and not have to take her to urgent care. But then a few days later, I take Willow to her gymnastics meet, and she vaulted so high that she landed off the mat and on the ground. So I had to rush her to urgent care. At the same time, I got a call from her dad saying, I just got rear-ended really badly. I think I have whiplash, and my finger's jammed. And I was like, well, we're at urgent care right now. Why don't we have a family night? So
get in.
Yeah, they all know me at urgent care. They're always like, hey, Cher. I'm like, I'm back. I know I'm such a baddie here.
You have priority in line.
It's a good urgent care. They're very, very nice there.
It was nice. It was a good environment for you all to get together and bond and get closer.
Yeah, and there's lollipops.
Oh, and lollipops.
Lollipops.
There's always a bonus.
Always.
Always.
What our pediatrician used to do, he used to always give the kids dum-dums.
Dum-dums.
The kids, every time they'd go to the doctor, they'd come away with a dum-dum.
Yeah.
You guys, we have so many stories, and I know that we're running out of time, but I wanted to say one more time to our Creative Mamas fans, to our guests, to everyone out there, that we want to hear your stories. Clearly, you hear ours, and it's nonstop, but we want to hear yours. And if you want them to be anonymous, they can be anonymous. We can read them. We can share with our audience, but we've talked about that for a long time. We are not alone. You can email us.
DM.
So important. DM. You can DM on Instagram. We just want to share this community. And the more we realize that we're not alone, the more community we're going to feel, the calmer we're going to feel, and the more we can just laugh at our lives, because what else can we do, right?
Oh, it's the only way.
Yeah. We can do, if anybody feels like sending in a funny story through Instagram DM or email, we can cut that in at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
They can send it as an audio message, or they can send it to be read aloud by Cher or Shelly.
Yeah, either way, if you don't want to share your own voice, we can read it for you. You can stay anonymous if you want, but I know that a lot of my parent friends have some pretty hilarious stories, and I'd love to be able to share them with you all, because we're not alone.
It's all too good. I have a funny story going back to the religious talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I can't remember which one of them was drawing like a picture of a big circular, almost like a colorful snowman, but then ended up they being called Buddha. And I think it may have been my oldest who was like, it's Buddha. And my youngest was like, well, who's Buddha? And my oldest was like, I don't know. It's like Jesus's grandmother or something. I need to take my kids to church. But why not? Yes, Buddha.
I love it. Yeah, Buddha is
Grandma Christ.
They're all related.
Yeah. It's all, well, because it's all for good. It's all, the higher power relieves the anxiety if we're doing it right. We're keeping out the middleman and just going straight to the source, I think is like, gives us faith and keeps us, our anxiety sort of at bay around life,
Yeah.
5 Hail Marys, 3 Glory Bees.
And that's really what the holidays should be about. So hopefully we can focus more on that and less on the stress of the holidays and the traffic and the Christmas presents and the Hanukkah gifts and the candles and.
Well, I like you say the traffic. You guys experience road rage out there in the LA?
Yes.
In Burbank, it's like pretty chill. Although I don't know. I was at a drop off the other day at school, and somebody had described to me how bad school drop offs were. And I take the kids so early. I don't really run I don't know. I take ours particularly goes really early, and so I didn't see it. But then I saw somebody she was crossing the street, and somebody just went. I have to walk across with her if.
Just rage out at that person. I've done that. I've gotten out of the car and screamed my head off it for.
They were gone too. That was the thing. They just took a left. They crossed, and it was like, no, they went across. So she was crossing, and they came like that, and she was like here, and they went.
Oh God. Oh
yeah.
That's the worst.
On a good note, on the whole differences, all of the differences bringing us together. If you see Zootopia 2, it's all about the differences bringing us together. And and I feel like that's a real theme right now in movies and TV shows is this whole, and it's the theme that we're feeling, all of us are feeling as a community, as a society, that our differences bring us together. That's kind of like, Buddha being
Grandma Christ.
Grandma Christ, yes. So Zootopia it is. That's the holiday movie that everyone needs to see. My kids got to see it because their uncle's in it, and he brought them to the premiere, and they loved it. They probably loved even more meeting all the influencers.
There's Robert De Niro is next to them, and they're like, "Look, it's the TikTok."
No, it's true. Right? I was like, "Oh, can you please get a picture with Jason Bateman, please, just for mommy?" But then they come back with all these influencers that I don't even know who they are, but they loved the movie. So yes, I think that's a good holiday movie for people, and I love that message very much.
Yeah,
it is true. I mean, the differences. Sorry, someone is snow blowing at this point.
I can hear it. Good job.
Can hear it.
I can.
We had about 6 inches of snow, and I was shoveling this morning, and then the boys were shoveling our neighbors who are across the street from us, and they were working really hard. And I was shoveling my neighbors next door who are a little elderly, but just trying to help out. But mainly because last year when we had a big snowstorm, these guys that they have this service that they have showed up at 3 a.m. and were snow blowing so loud and woke me up, and I fully went out in a tank top and Old Navy Christmas PJ pants, no shoes, and just was like, what the fuck are you thinking? Lost it. So I was thinking, if I do a little bit today, maybe I'll prevent me having to just rage out on these poor guys. They probably don't know. They're just trying to get the job done. But shame on owner for giving you too many jobs that you have to start at 3 a.m. You guys probably have families. What are we doing, America? Come on. make
cool.
do that and
That is
wake everybody up. So, but it's like, consumerism and
Yeah.
capitalism. I don't even know if I'm saying the right terms, but it sounds official.
Well, I love you both, and I wish you happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And all of the love as we move through this season. And to all of our guests, we send you so much love. We love you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for spreading the word. We're very excited about this community.
Yeah.
And this coming year with all of our new guests that are coming up.
So exciting.
Yeah. And the Real Talk series that will happen on YouTube.
Yeah, there's going to be a Real Talk series, you guys. We just wait. You just Real Talk.
Creative Mamas Unplugged is produced by Breatheasy Productions with music by Jeremy Jurin. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to give my mama 5 stars and keep coming back. Thanks to us kids, there are plenty of stories to tell. And you are not alone.
We are inspired by you. Thank you for joining our Creative Mamas community. Support Creative Mamas Unplugged on Patreon to get your name in the credits, receive extra content, and earn some fun prizes. With this, we can keep creating, uplifting, and growing this incredible community together. We love you so much. Applause.